Fortnite Nintendo Switch 2 has been fully announced by Epic, and in this video we'll talk about everything that is new that was not mentioned in my last video. Thanks for the support on that, by the way. First of all, Fortnite on the Switch 2 will only run at 60 FPS, but will have higher resolution than the Switch 1 on both docked modes and undocked. There will be better view distance so you can see more from far in game, and as well as that, there's higher quality on the textures, shadows, and even water rendering. The replay system will finally be on the Switch 2 in the career tab, after it wasn't introduced on the Switch 1. This will be helpful for those who want to see their previous games, including creative maps and even other modes like Battle Royale, Reload, OG and more. If you didn't know, Fortnite did remove replay files from mobile and Switch 1, but it's finally coming to the Switch 2, so you can also make cinematics. And finally, since it was removed in late 2018 for Season 5, capturing video clips using the capture button on the left Joy-Con works again after all these years. There was an issue originally which would result in errors with games running out of memory because of this feature, so they had to remove it until now on the Switch 2, where you can capture 30 seconds or even longer clips for the album on your home menu. I've only got 2 clips from the 2 years that I played Fortnite on the Switch 1, and I had to take screenshots, so I couldn't even clip all my games. So if I got a cool kill or like a no-scope or a trick shot, I couldn't even like clip it back then, but now you finally can, which is a really good feature. Game chat has been confirmed to be supported, where you can play with your friends and speak to them, as well as screen share your gameplay like on Discord, but you will need a Switch Online membership just for the game chat feature, and all the other features that don't even use Fortnite. As we know, you can play Fortnite on the Switch 2 without needing an online membership, which is good for those who don't want to spend too much money just to play online with their friends on Fortnite. And it has also been said that mouse controls will be supported on the Switch 2 starting June 7. This is when I get my Switch 2, so I'll test out as soon as it comes out, and it will release with the new Battle Royale season and OG update. You'll be able to aim using one or both of the new Joy-Con 2s as a mouse, which could be really cool for gameplay, but it will be really useful for the players that want to play in a new style. And you may also be able to use it in the menus. It doesn't mention it on the blog post, but you might even be able to do that. So you can maybe use it in the lobby or in the settings. After the new update on Saturday, you'll be able to enable this feature of mouse controls in the settings on Fortnite, and there is also more about mouse controls on the Fortnite blog page with the post about the Switch 2 being supported. I've linked the full thing in the description. When you first log into Fortnite on the Switch 2, you'll get the Wishing Star emote up until March 31st of next year. This is good as it will be an exclusive to the Switch 2 until it may release in the shop after that date in 2026. So it won't release in the item shop right away, but it will be at a later date. Fortnite Switch 2 will be a separate game version to the Switch 1 version, as it was recently renamed to Fortnite on Nintendo Switch for those playing on the first generation of consoles. Another big thing is that Save the World will unfortunately not be supported on the Switch 2, as one of the only game modes that is not available on the system. You would think that it could be supported, but it might be too much for Epic to work on nowadays, because of all the other modes in the metaverse, and you can still play on every other platform besides mobile and obviously the Switch 1 and the Switch 2. I would have loved to been able to play Save the World on the Switch, but unfortunately that will not happen anymore. But maybe in the future with other consoles we may see this be added. And like I said, you can play Fortnite Battle Royale, Festival, UEFN maps, Lego, OG and more, like Reload. There are so many game modes you can still play on the Switch 2, and the amount of features that are on it are insane. The fact that we've got 60 frames per second on it is really good. Now, I thought it was going to be 120, but unfortunately I don't think it's that powerful. But looking at the gameplay on screen, you guys can see how it looks. On the blog post posted by Fortnite, we can see the Fortnite visuals on Nintendo Switch 2, which shows us gameplay from Reload, Lego Fortnite Odyssey, and also Fortnite Festival, and as well as that, and we can also see UEFN maps, one of them being the Fortnite Funland by Nick30. And mouse controls on Nintendo Switch 2 will be usable in all Fortnite experiences. So that includes Battle Royale, Zero Build, Team Rumble, Reload, and also Fortnite OG. There's a lot of cool features coming out, and if you guys need to see any questions, you can also check out the blog post in the description. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, like and subscribe with notifications on, and I'll see you guys once I get my Switch 2. I will be doing Mario Kart World streams and some videos on the new console, so please subscribe. Also, my mod Jorquat is doing another giveaway, but this time for an OG Season 4 pass. If you guys want to partake, join the Discord link in the description of this video, and head over to the giveaways channel, where it will tell you what to do to enter. You'll have to subscribe and post a picture of proof in the submissions channel on the Discord, where you can then react with a confetti emoji to enter the giveaway. Good luck.